Good morning. Oh my gosh. I need to turn it off. Oh my gosh. I got so into watching Survivor, I forgot to turn it off. Oh my gosh, Carmen, get your life together. All right, how about we get some music instead? Very, very lightly so we don't get in trouble. Oh my goodness. You can tell I haven't had my coffee. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm trying to wait for the volume. Good morning, Carla. I got so involved watching Survivor and I pressed live and yeah, wasn't thinking. So yeah, I was trying to get caught up, man. Good morning, Cope. Good morning, Chad. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's crazy. All right. I hadn't even had a sip of coffee. That's why I can't get my stuff together. All right, good morning. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get things rolling. Oh my gosh, my nose itches. I have got this piece of hair. It's driving me insane. Look at that. It's like baby hair that's driving me bonkers. Good morning, Miss Emily. How are you feeling? It's been so crazy. I haven't checked in. Like, it's been really crazy. Thank you so much. Oh, I love that little wee feature. It's so cute. Okay. That hair always drives you. I know, but it's just made an appearance, like, recently. You see it right there? Like, I don't know where it came from. So I got it's like baby hair, I guess. But do you ever get them? What's really great is when you get them along the part and then they're like sticking up. Look, see? I'm gonna have to hairspray it. But you know, when I walk away from this table, I do not look at myself at all throughout the day. So I'm not even gonna notice. Oh, you're prego. Oh, good morning, Bree. Good morning, Claudia. I have about 1 million of those. Yeah, so I won't pay attention. I'll probably go hairspray it again because my hair gets really like staticky. All right, so if you're tuning in, today I am going to play in my new shades I got in. Look at those beauties. So this is what we're gonna use today. Fervent, Nonsensical, Gingerly, and Timid, I think. I don't know if it's breakage. It's been there. It just kind of like, I have no idea. My hair's pretty healthy. Just because I don't usually do that much to it except the color, which is like maybe twice a year. Gotta go get ready. Just want to say good morning. Good morning. All right. So I am Carmen. I am an Orange Status presenter with Unique. I am not a makeup artist. I'm just a girl who loves makeup and sharing the tips and tricks that I have learned along the way. There's my disclaimer. All right, we're gonna start off as usual with our toning spritz. I used the oil control. Let me see. I used the oil control mask. I had not used it yet. I used it in love with that oil control mask. I definitely felt like a tightness on my skin. So that is one of my new loves. So yeah, if you're watching and you maybe want a chance at those masks, be sure to share this video. Sharing is caring. All right. So we're gonna come in. This is gonna help with redness, balance your pH. It is just amazing on the skin. I absolutely love it. Did I say good morning, Kelly? Good morning, Kelly. All right. So let's move on. Here is the stage where I would use the Instant Lifting Serum, but I am out. Here you have a makeup business, Carmen, and you can't even keep your stuff to use. That's right, because I put it in my cart, I add stuff in my cart, then I forget to go check out because I get so busy doing something else. Thank you for sharing, beautiful girl. Good morning, Ashley. Okay, so I am going to use, anyone in particular want to see either the liquid foundation or the BB? Liquid foundation or the BB, you guys choose. Is there anything in particular? Because I know I'm getting a lot of questions about the liquid foundation. So we've got the liquid foundation. Liquid? We can do that. We can do that. All right. So when you first get the liquid, because if you do not know about the liquid foundation, it's liquid. So you literally are going to get it in a dropper. So you want to empty the dropper inside, and you want to give it a good shake. And I'm shaking up 2 because I'm using 2 shades. I'm trying to finish off my summer shade so I can get a new one when I start tanning. You know, I have been using BB cream a lot because in the winter, my face gets really dry, mainly my nose. So because we are going to use the liquid foundation today, I'm going to use moisturizer. And maybe that will help. All right. Yeah, I've got to get off on time today. We have to try and, like if you hadn't noticed, I'm on just a tad early. And that's because I need to be at school early today. So I'm going to use my moisturizer, and I do use it all down my neck. And I do not usually do this with the BB cream because the BB cream is already a moisturizer that I do not want to add an extra moisture on top of it because I get too shiny. Yeah, I just need to try and get in there early. My student has a big project to do, and he has a lot to do, so I'm going to meet him there so he can get started. Okay, I just like to let it sit in for a minute, so we'll take a little coffee break, and then we will go on to primer. Carla, how do you like your Hottie Lip Plumper? We're going to move on to our face primer. This is amazing. Your face is going to feel so satiny soft. And then watch what I'm going to do after I get this on my face too. I'm going to help my little flyaway that's driving me bonkers. This is going to keep your makeup, help your makeup last throughout the day, help fill in any fine lines and wrinkles. And you only need, like I use a large pea size amount. It really doesn't take much. And this lasts for a long time. I wish I would have dated it, but yeah, no, I didn't. If you're tuning in, feel free to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Now, I put this everywhere. I'm always trying to go like this and rub out those wrinkles. I really dig it. It plumps my lips, but not too much that they feel like they're crazy big. Just don't get in your mouth. Oh, so I'm a lip licker. Like, I lick my lips a lot. And yeah, you can feel it on your tongue. You're like, what the? Yeah. Good morning, Julie. You're getting to watch live. Good morning, Miss Laura. All right. So let's do liquid foundation today. Now, I have seen several different ways to apply. When I smile, my lips touch my dang gums. It makes it hard, huh? Because it always gets in the mouth. Oh, yeah. I'm always like, and then I feel it on my tongue. Okay, so there's a couple ways to apply this. I have tried several ways, and I'm just going to use the way that I like. So I've seen where women have used it and they drop on, literally on their skin. Number one, I don't feel like I can control. Good morning, Shelby. Yes, I'm a little early today because I have got to be at school early today. Good morning, Marlena. Two things. One, I can't really, I'm not controlling how much I'm applying. I also feel like the day that I did that, it was too much and I did not like the filler look of it. I feel like when I use it and use just like the 6 drops that I use, I feel that gives me a perfect amount of coverage, and I just like the way it applies better. So I definitely have tried it, didn't like it. So I'm gonna stick with what works for me. Now I am using 2 different shades because I'm in between winter and summer. So I use a couple of drops of, I think I'm using velour. Yeah, velour. And I do 1 to 2 drops of chiffon. So I just put my drops on here. So I'm just doing 5 drops of velour and the drop. And then that's all I do. And then I feel like this just gives, this is what works for me. So if you're one that puts it on your face, you know, you do you. You do whichever one you want. I just tried different ways, and then I saw that other one of this other gal doing, and I thought, oh, I'll give that a try. Yeah, I didn't like it. So then we're just gonna buff it in. And I was a good girl, and I did all my, I was on the FaceTiming with Kara, and so while she was doing her nighttime skincare routine, I thought, okay, don't be lazy, go do yours. So I did mine. So I used my beauty serum, and what else did I do? Beauty serum and my nighttime correcting stuff. So the correcting night cream, something like that. I use the 5 drops, let it dry, then add a second layer for better coverage. It's all personal preference. It really is. I feel like this, like for me, for work, this is perfect. Maybe one of these days, Miss Carla, I will do that and see the difference in the coverage for you guys. A day when I'm not trying to. Good morning, Omar. You taking care of our mama? You better be taking care of my little baby bear. All right, I'm a full coverage junkie. You know what? I can tell you this. In high school, I totally was. I think we talked about this last week, didn't we? Just be sure to go down, down, down the chin. Carmen don't want to see no mask because in my head, I'm going to be wanting to rub it in. I'm going to be wanting to go up to your face and rub it in. Yeah. So there we go. I think because my face is really moisturized because I was good last night, like I'm liking what's going on my nose. So that's a good thing. All right. How's the lighting? I've been playing with the lighting, but I actually put a new light in my Amazon cart last night. So I may have to place that order on there. All right. So speaking of hottie, I'm going to put a little bit on before we do our stuff. Don't forget to check out. I know. You know, it's a big deal for me. That's something that I do is I will like sit here and think about it, and then I'll go back and I'll take it out of the cart, and then I'll go back and I'll put it in, and then I'll mull over it just like I did. I put my airline tickets, got all my seats checked and everything, and then I'm like, oh, should I do it? Should I just wait? What if I can get a better deal? Blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. Okay, so we're moving on to the sculpting stick. I have to tell you, yesterday is the first day I used the sculpting stick. This eye is watering. I have to say, I was hugely surprised. Did not think I would like it as much as I did, not gonna lie. Like, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna try it, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Good morning. Good morning. Oh. So I'm pleasantly surprised and very happy that I liked this sculpting stick. What I'm not happy about is it's going to be gone at the end of the month. So I need to order me a couple of more. So we're going to start off with the dark after our coffee break. So yeah, so I'm definitely one that has to think things over. Now yesterday, I went on a little light because I was so terrified about how this was gonna work. So today I feel better about it. So we're gonna do the little Charlie Brown hair that my friend Kelly did. So we're just gonna bring that in and we're just going to just circle it in. Okay, and then we're gonna come down the nose. Okay, so we're just gonna hit all these spots. Now yesterday, because I was so scared, when I came across in here, I did kind of just lightly. So we're gonna come right down the cheekbone. I'm just going like right here. What colored? This is medium. Sorry, I should have told you that. This is medium. I'm thinking of ordering the light, and then I'm thinking of ordering one step above this because I do get tan in the summer. So now I'm gonna do one light up, and then I'm gonna also do like that. So I'm gonna do like kind of like a wedge style. Then we're gonna come in here. Okay. And then we'll come in with the light in just a moment. So I'm gonna come in with my concealer brush and I'm just gonna soften it up some. And then we're gonna come in with the Beauty Blender. And then we'll come in with the lighter shade. So we're just gonna blend it in some. I love this brush because it does so much. So we're gonna blend under here. And I'm just kind of softening it. I thought this product was going to be harder to play with, and it's really not. I'm really kind of surprised. Okay, so we're just going to rub that under there. See how easy it mixes in? I think that's what I was terrified of. Like, I watched the video. At first, I didn't even want to order it because I'm like, oh yeah, like there's no way I can handle this. And then I watched one of the videos and I'm like, maybe I can handle this. And then I got it and I'm like, dude, totally can. Okay, so now I just kind of softened it up with the end of the concealer brush. Now I'm gonna come in with the Beauty Blender, but here's what you need to do. You need to fully submerge this bad girl in water. So I keep a cup of water right here at all times. So let me dry my hand off. Make sure I use the clean side, because wouldn't it stink if I did not use the clean side? That would totally stink. If you're tuning in, feel free to say hi. If you are a new viewer, please tell me you're a new viewer so I can say hi and welcome you. If you're a replay viewer, thank you for watching. Be sure to hashtag replay. Coffee. Now let's blend. So I'm going to come in with my flat side and we're just going to blend it in. And it also has, look how easy that is. Okay, we just got to get all my little baby hairs out of there. Look how easy that is. Is that not easy? But you do want to make sure that your Beauty Blender has been fully submerged and is very damp. You do not want to use a dry blender, Beauty Blender. Is the light more cool toned? I would have to say, I think so. I'll show you in just a minute when we move up to the... See, like, I'm used to doing my Busy Woman's contour. So this here is just totally new to me. I mean, I have used like our, is it the Sculpting Trio? And I'm just not like that good at it. And so I just have really stuck with my Busy Woman's contour because that is really what works for me. But this is actually kind of really easy. I just really did not expect it to be that easy. Oh no, yeah, it is. Oh, this. You meant this. It's kind of hard to tell, huh? If you look in my VIP group, I feel this is more of a cool tone, but I could be wrong because remember, I'm not a makeup artist. I thought this was going to be darker actually, but it definitely is just enough. Okay, so now we're going to come in with the light side. So I'm going to do my normal kind of cross thing and then we're going to come in. So let's... See, it's definitely easy. I did not expect it to be so easy or to go on so easy. So I'm going to come in 2 fingers from the end of my lip, 2 fingers from the ear. And I forgot what, oh, under the eyes. Now, under the eyes is what I'm really going to hit good today. I feel like it's too warm for my skin tone, but the light shade might be more cool toned. Now, there is one step under this. So I'm just going to kind of give me some swipes under here. Okay, you're definitely going to be able to lighten that up. So I'm still kind of doing the normal triangle I do. Okay. All right, so again, I'm going to clean off my brush. I have my little hand towel here that I always use, so I'm gonna clean it off. But first, let's drink. If, in my VIP group, I posted this image yesterday of the different arm, you know, the colors, and it's got all the different shades on there so you can see what it looks like with different skin tones, which I absolutely love that they do that. Okay, so we're gonna come in and soften this up. And I want to get a new beauty blender that I can, one for dark and one for that I use for the light shade. That's on my to-do list. So I think a trip to Marshall's is in store. See how easy it is to swipe? Because I know when I use the concealer doing this part, it's a little bit harder for me. And I love the easiness of this. Like, it's so easy. And I wasn't expecting that at all. So it's definitely brightening that up there. You're awesome. I love that you do that. You're so funny. You gotta take care of your people. Take care of those people. You must work early. What time do you get there, girl? What time is it? You been there? Okay. See how easy it blends in? That is kind of shocking to me. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so again, we're going to come in with our Beauty Blender and we're going to hit those spots again. I'm 2 hours ahead. Oh, duh. I forgot. My bad. I forget. I can barely remember where I'm from. Just kidding. I kind of know where I'm from. Okay. So there we go. Now we're going to come in and we're going to set this. So we just got to make sure. Yep. We're going to come in with our setting powder and our powder concealer brush. I tell you, this brush is one of my all-time favorite brushes because how many times have I used this already today? Right? Okay. So we're going to come in with our powder concealer side and we're going to brush it in. We're going to make sure we get that line of demarcation and we're going to set this because the contour is a cream. We want to set it. Isn't that easy? I've never been a contour girl at all. So the fact that I feel like comfortable in doing this is amazing. You know what did I get? Yeah, I did. Okay. I mean, I've used, I don't know if you used this when it was out, the Sculpting Trio. What I loved about it is it showed like all the pictures. That I really, really liked. I just, like, I could never really get the hang of it. Like, I liked it and I used it several times. My daughter loved it. She used it. God, my nose is so itchy. This is something that I can handle. So I definitely think I'm going to need to order more because I'm kind of in love with it and kind of surprised that I actually like it so much because I've never really been one that has done that. So, okay, we're going to move on. We're going to use some blusher. Trying to keep an eye on the time so I don't go over. Good morning, Miss Kelly. I just finished with my contour stick. I know it's kind of hard to tell. But what I wonder is if I blend too much. I'll have to take a picture. I don't know. But, I mean, there's some slimming going on right there. All right, so I'm going to clean off my blusher brush. Good morning. And I'm just going to tap in. And then I'm going to come right above. And this is very pigmented, so you've got to be very careful when you put it on. Because, like, I'm telling you, it's really pigmented. And then I'm going to come in just a little bit. It looks natural, like a natural contour. Ooh, I like that. Because that's, like, I don't want it to look like she contoured. Like, oh my God, I could tell. Like, I don't want it. Do people do that? I've never really noticed that about people. Is that a thing? I'm just really not, I'm so used to using my bronzer. It just feels really weird not to use it because that's all I've ever done. So we're going to use the luminizer next. And really? Okay, so I'm going to come in with my fan brush and my powder luminizer in Benevolent. Now, this is on back order, but guess what? We have the cream tip powder stick and also the other liquid luminizer in Benevolent. So we still have it. I just have never, like, I just did my Busy Woman's contour and called it good. Back when it was the Lazy Woman's contour. So we're going to come in. Be sure you go down right on top of your cheekbone and not right in to those fine lines and wrinkles that you may or may not have. Good morning, Miss Jamie. Highlight and contour is to do its thing without slapping people in the face noticeably. I love that. Exactly. I have to say I'm very pleasantly surprised that I really like this contour stick so much. Like, I just was not expecting that. And that's kind of the best thing. The sad part is it's going away at the end of May. So if you want, end of May, end of April, I lied. Good morning. So if you want yours, you gotta get it now. And let me tell you, it's worth every penny. I know Jamie loves it. She got hers and she loves it. Okay, we're gonna do it right here. But first we're gonna take off the Hottie lip plumper I put on, because I don't want to be getting that all on my brush. Okay, we're doing a neutral lip today. I do know that. Bye, Carla. Have a great day. All right, here we go. Got my new powders in. Totally stoked to use those. But first, we cream shadow with Victorious. And that crazy hair. Kelly, what do you do with your crazy baby hairs that you get like that? Look at that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of primer on them. See if that will help. Because they're driving me insane. I'm going to have to hairspray them when we're done. So I'm just going to put a little bit of primer because it does help control the fuzzies. Those little baby hair, that little new batch. Okay, there we go. Maybe that will help. Okay. Plaster them. I think the primer helped. But you know, and after you get your hair colored, like it's so super soft. I'm in that stage where it's all so soft. And then I've got that new little batch of baby hair or something that is yeah, just popping up there. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Crystal. All right. I'm gonna clean off my concealer brush. I lied. Cream shadow brush. All right, so we're gonna use Victoria's Cream Shadow because it's thebomb.com and it is the product you're gonna want to use as your base because it's amazing. Oh, dude, I forgot to do my brows. Okay, we're gonna just slap this on here real quick on the lid. And they'll do it. Look, I got so excited I forgot to do my brows. At least I noticed, right? I mean, it wouldn't be like a horrible thing, but we can't forget the brows because brows matter. So we're just gonna brush them up. I mean, they are looking pretty damn good right now, I have to say. So, pretty proud of them, except for that one little spot, but that's okay. We're working on it. We're gonna come in with our Brow Obsession palette. Love it. I hold it upside down because I feel like me holding it upside down, the powders are not going to fall in the creams. I thought you forgot them, but didn't want to say that if you had already done them. Dude, you got to speak up, woman. I thought you had my back. It's still Tuesday. I have not had like my coffee IV yet. I've left the house with one brow done only. I haven't done that yet. Not that I remember. I have left with only one, with mascara on one eye, but I did that on purpose, so does it really count? Okay, so we're gonna come in with the number 2, the dark, and we're gonna just define those really quick. And I'm really just gonna do just lightly, because I feel they're looking pretty good right now. So we're just gonna define them because look at it, how much it helps that wing especially. I'm just going to give them a little oomph. that spot filled in nicely today. Kelly, how's the packing going? I love packing for moving. It's fun for me. Ooh, that spot filled in really nicely. Good job. All right. So now we're going to come in with the number 1 shade, which is the meh. I wish I was there to help because I totally would. And it really doesn't take much. Like, I'm really happy with my brows right now. Luckily, thank goodness I found someone great to do them. Now, I follow my natural brow line. So then, that's why I brush them down. So luckily, they're not taking much. I'll be sending you a plane ticket. I totally would. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love the moving process. I know that sounds crazy because I know a lot of people absolutely hate it. For some reason, I don't know if it's like the packing. I even like the packing of like a truck because I think I just love that process of doing it and packing it in. Packing would force you to go through and get rid of crap. Yeah, it absolutely does. When we, maybe I will pretend like we're moving. When we made the move here, we went from this huge house in Bakersfield, and I had an attic, and I saved everything. Everything. And when we were moving here and downsizing, I had to really, like, my mom had to come to Jesus talk with me. And I really had to get rid of a lot. I did not have the space in the new house or this house. So yeah, you have to really figure out what's important. And you know, there were some decisions that had to be made. I mean, so I went to high school with several of these women on this morning. So, you know, you remember back in our day, we didn't send text messages. We sent notes. So I had all my notes from all 4 years of high school. I had all my candy bar wrappers. And I had to get rid of that stuff because it really could not. I did keep a few, that little spot right there. But yeah, you really just have to like decide what matters. Like, what's going to happen to that junk later on? Like, are my kids really going to want it? No. They're going to be like, Mom was crazy for holding on to this crap. So, you know, you really got to. I know that was me. My husband was like, Carmen, you have to let go of these candy wrappers. I had a whole gift box. And I don't know if you ladies remember how much I loved candy in high school. So I had whatchamacallit wrappers, M&M wrappers, like I had them all. And even some of us like would write notes on them. I kept them. I had them. And I had to get rid of them. And let me tell you, there were tears. I literally cried. So I'm coming in with the pink and I'm just gonna highlight just a little bit. I don't feel like I need a lot today. Okay, so got her brows done. Yeah, it was, and I just had to remember, Carmen, you are moving to a place that you've only dreamed about. You have to like let go because what really matters, right? Did those candy wrappers really matter? No. We're going to come in with the wax just a little bit. Sorry, I got distracted by an email. You know when those emails pop up and you only know the first couple lines, and I don't want to cry because it's going to make me cry because I already know what it's about. I totally forgot what I was saying. I just used the wax. I'm going to put it on. Kelly, I'm totally excited to use my new colors today. I am, I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to cry right now. Oh. Get your life together, Carmen. Get it together. You ever have friends that just go through some really, really tough life things that really, really suck? I think I've really got to turn those notifications off. I don't know what I'm lying about. Dang it. All right. Okay, just need to take a moment. All right. So, I've got to wave at you, Lisa. This is what we're using today. Kelly. These are gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And I saw a look yesterday that actually had like this one, which is Timid, Gingerly, and Fervent. Yeah, it's, I'm sorry. I'm an emotional person. Okay, so I am not sure how, like, I'm not sure what I want to do today because, you know, we're just, you know how I am. Fervent is super nice. I had planned on using that today, so that is what I'm going to use. I'm just kind of trying to decide, like, the look I saw last night. I like, so that's what I was thinking of. Timid, I'm going to put a little Timid up along the brow to brighten it. Just very, ever so lightly. And then I've got my support system here, my Kelly. Do you like that, my Kelly? I should tell Laura our Kelly. It is all good. Okay, I'm a little scared of Gingerly, I'm not gonna lie. So today my shirt is kind of like Fervent. So I was thinking Gingerly and then Fervent on the lid and Fervent underneath. Is that a thumbs up? Or am I just like from a loony bin? Because that's obviously possible too. But I'm queen of that loony bin. Do it. Let's do it. Okay. Bob said he is here too. Aw, Bob. Any good jokes? I missed the joke last night. I was sitting in the spa and I had my phone leaning up against the rock, listening and trying to tune in. Okay, so we're going to go in Gingerly. YOLO. Okay. Now, would we do windshield wiper with the Gingerly? Or focus up here? I'm always so scared, so we go really, really light because you can always add on. Okay. You're gonna like it. Thank you, Crystal. Gingerly. Okay. And I know usually I'm really scared to go up above there, and I don't know why. It's kind of ridiculous, but this reminds me of, like, is it kind of like the color of gingerbread? Gingerly? That would make sense, huh? Crystal, I am trying to figure out how in the world you get to play music on your live and not be shut down. That is so crazy. I have mine on super low so no one can hear, so Facebook can't hear. Lucky girl, lucky girl. Some people just are able to do it. There's another presenter that plays hers, and she has no problem. I went to upload mine to YouTube, and YouTube was like, no, you have copyrighted music. And I'm like, ugh. Okay. Bob's joke of the day. Thank you for sharing, Jamie. Don't forget, good reminder. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching the replay if you're tuning in. If you are, I forgot what I was gonna say. Be sure to share this video. Thank you. Sharing is caring. Bob's joke of the day. Did you hear about the hungry clock? Good morning, Kim. Did you hear about the hungry clock? No. Did you hear about the hungry clock? Thank you for sharing, Laura. We're waiting for the joke for Bob's joke of the day. Did you hear about the hungry clock? I don't know the answer to that one. You guys rock. It went back 4 seconds. Good job, Bob. I need to remember that. I need to go back and snapshot that. But I'm not going to do it right now because we know what happens if you do that. Okay, so gingerly. So we've got that on. I'm going to come in and just blend it in a little bit. And then I'm going to figure out what brush I'm going to use to put in the Fervent. Now, the one thing I'm wondering is, am I going to bring the Fervent all the way across the whole lid or half the lid? I don't know yet. Good morning, Cheryl. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do? Should I put Fervent across? The gingerly is very, very nice. It kind of does the same thing as the Astute, but with a like a little kicking it up a notch. So I actually really like that. I feel like this eye needs more. I have to point to it because I have the camera on reverse. So if I go off of what the camera looks like, I'm gonna apply it to the wrong one. So that's why I have to point. I'm kicking it up a notch, Kelly. Aren't you proud of me? Okay. I'm thinking that looks kind of even. All right. So I'm thinking I'm gonna bring in the Timid, which is the lighter color. I'm using I think I'm gonna use like almost all the shades. And I'm gonna bring that in, and I'm gonna bring it right on the inside. And I could be totally wrong here, but I'm pretty sure there's no rules. The makeup police is not gonna come arrest me. This makeup mama is so proud of her little grasshopper. That's right. I'm juicing up. I know. Look how far I went up there. Aren't you proud? And I tell you what did it is our live we did the other day when, like, remember when I was so scared? And I'm like, dang. Like, even Kara texted me and was like, Mom, your makeup is freaking amazing. Those aren't the words she used. I don't remember her words. But I was like, oh, thank you so much. Because I was scared. Okay, so we're going to use Fervent. Now, I'm trying to decide what brush I want to use for application. Not that it really matters, but I think I'm going to use my crease brush. And we're going to come in with the Fervent. And I actually think, I knew you were cussing me silently, and then you loved it. Totally. I'm going to brighten my lid up a little bit more. And then I'm going to bring the Fervent, kind of like what we did this weekend, Kelly, is I'm going to bring in the Fervent like halfway. Is that what we did? I can't remember. I slept since then. And then we'll blend it all together. That's why it doesn't have to be perfect at this stage, because blending is where the magic happens, people. Just get the makeup on your lid and then blend, 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 blend till your hands cramp. That's what you're going to do. Okay. So I'm going to come in with Fervent, which is this absolutely gorgeous shade right here. I was using the lookalike until I got ballsy enough to actually purchase it because I was too scared. So here's the lookalike, which is kind of close. You can kind of see those two shades together. The red is the one that was the lookalike. That's what I had been using. So, okay, let's do this. So I'm just going to get it right there on my brush. I'm going to give it a little tap. Okay, we're going to do Kelly's method where we do the dot. Do a dot, and then we're going to do a dot here. And then we're going to do a dot here. And then we're going to kind of come around. I hope my Bubba's getting up. Okay, this color is gorgeous. And this Timid on the inside is really making it pop. Right, Crystal? Now, Crystal, did you get Fervent in, you got Fervent in your, look, Kelly, I'm even going to go a little bit higher. I know. Didn't you get Fervent in your, kit? Or am I wrong? I feel like you did, but I've slept since then. Yeah, nice. Have you used it yet? Okay, so I'm going to come in a little bit darker. I know. We're going to juice it up a lot. But I'm going to come in a little bit up here. Okay. Whoa. Yes, 3 times. That's awesome. It's really a gorgeous shade. So we're going to come in and blend that up later. How am I doing, Kels? Okay, so we're going to just do like connect the dots. So we're going to do a dot right here at the corner. And when I go to do this dot right there, I kind of feel like I aim halfway and kind of towards my pupil. And then straight ahead up above. And then we just connect the dots. We're really juicing it up for a Tuesday. And I really like the Timid on the lid because it's definitely going to, it's really making it pop, I feel. And this is actually one of the shades that I should use for brown eyes. We're just going to bring that up some. I can hear my boy. Guys, he is working on his first for real airbrush surfboard job on a foam board. I've been incredibly nervous, and it is so gorgeous. His customer asked for for some other work on the other side. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to be able to share the videos. My arm's like cramping. I worked out last night and I did 5 whole push-ups. Okay. Okay, this color is gorgeous. So see, it doesn't have to look too pretty right now because we're going to blend it. The whole point is getting it on. And am I a slow applier? I am a slow applier. I'm not gonna apologize for that. I just am because I just like doing it that way. That is who it is. Okay. I had a request to do a look like the New Mexico flag, so we may be using similar colors today. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, I can't wait to watch. Okay, so I'm cleaning off my brush and we're gonna go in and blend. Because like I said, it does not have to look perfect right now. the blending is what is really going to put this look together. Like, blending is where the magic happens, people. It's not that first application, it's the blending. Blend till your hand cramps, and if you're like me, it won't take too much. But look at that. Wow. But I feel like I need to get that area right there. I wish I was not a crack applied. I wish it was not a crack applied. I just am very slow, and I have openly admitted that. Like that, openly admitted. Okay. I'm just really slow, and that's just who I am. Okay, that little piece right there is really bugging the heck out of me. But I like the fact that we can go back and just add more. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm kind of really liking this color. Kelly, what was I thinking being so scared all these months that I did, you know. There we go. You two together are like the tortoise and the hare. You know what? I love that. I'm pretty sure I'm the bunny. I'm the hare. See, this is where the magic happens, people. Look at that. See? It's the blending that's key. But I gotta work on those, my little dots. I'm not doing good at connecting those dots, Kelly. But I also know once I apply, we're just gonna add a little bit more. Once I apply, I know what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna bring in, once I go in and do my mascara, those little dots aren't gonna show up. But we're just gonna give it one more go around with the blending, because that's what is key. I am loving. Look at that. Got to go. Oh, thank you for watching, Claudia. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Do they? Thank you. I feel like I'm having blending issues, but maybe it's just me because I can be somewhat OCD about it, and I'm gonna like it's bugging me, and I need to let it go. So I'm letting it go. Good morning, Miss Christine. I'm gonna come down with the Fervent underneath the eyes. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit here on my crease brush. Like, I will sit here and fit with it forever, but we're not gonna do that. Right? Because we don't have time. We don't need to. Because we got more to do. This eye is tearing up today. I absolutely love this color. I'm not sure what I was thinking being so scared of all these colors. I now need to order that 25 palette thing because, yeah, I'm going to need more shades. So I'm going to come in with the Timid, and I'm going to use that Timid as my highlight color. Let it go, let it go. That's what I tell my student all the time. He loves to let things bother him, and I'll be like, dude, be like Elsa and let it go. And he's like, I hate Frozen. And I'm like, well, be like Elsa and let it go. Thanks for watching, Jamie. Definitely come back and watch replay. Thank you. All right, guys. So we're going to come in. I love this tip that I got from Kelly. We're going to come in with our number 2, the dark. I'm going to come in with the flat side of my brow artist brush. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to do like a tight line. Thank you for sharing. Good morning, Sammy. I'm going to do like a tight line along my lashes, but I'm really sticking along that lash line. That's how I am with ordering fragrances. So indecisive, right? I know. Kelly, I don't know if you were on earlier when I was talking about, you know, getting a new light and how it's sitting in my Amazon cart, but I will sit here and be like, should I? Shouldn't I? What if there's a better one? What if I, you know, what if I order the wrong one? You know, I mean, I sent it to you, so you saw it, but that's how I purchase things. Unless I'm at Marshall's, and the fact that if you see something at Marshall's that you love and it fits, you gotta buy it, because it ain't gonna be there when you go back. Learned that the hard way when I found me some jeans that I like that were short and they fit me perfect, and I walked away with only one pair that day thinking, Carmen, you should really get the other ones because they're not going to be here. Sure enough, went back a day or two later and they was gone. So I know you did. And I didn't. I know. But I figured, okay, I'll look at it again today. Okay. I'm really loving these colors together. Like, really, really loving them. But what I think I'm going to do, maybe not. We're just going to go into, just go on to lashes. Go on to lashes. All right. Let's grab our blow dryer. We're going to warm up our, my curler. Just a little. Well, and the thing is I'm using my reward points, so I shouldn't be so scared, but I totally am. So Kelly, one thing I want to know, and you can tell me what you think. What do you think about using, you know, doing our under eye concealer like we normally do as a highlight, and then doing the sculpting stick underneath that as the highlight? Is that too much product under the eye? I feel like I want to order the light stick. And then when I get more tan, the medium one will be great. Okay. Crystal, I totally loved that little live video you did with Gabriel yesterday. Oh my gosh, that was so adorable. Gosh, I remember when Bubba was that little. My little chunk of monk. It just seems like it's been, I cherish every moment. It goes by so fast. All right, we're going to come in with our, I did that last night because I needed scarlet to make it lighter. So I would feel like as long as you don't do like heavy, that it would be good. Like it would be okay. Where's my spoolie? There it is. I like to clean out my lash comb. Got it. I gotta get used to Lies. He's already so big. You know, like I told you yesterday, I mean, I am incredibly nervous to go on lives every day. I know I've had people be like, I can't do what you do because I can't go live. Like, I'm too nervous. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm nervous every single time I press live or whatever that button says, but I do it anyways. Okay, coming in with Epic Mascara. Now I'm going to use that same tip we did yesterday where they went inside 1, 2, 3 and then out 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go up and do each lash. And this is the trouble eye, so I'm trying to start with this eye first to give it some extra love. Especially that spot right there. I really... Good morning, Julie. How do you guys like my color now that I've washed it? I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna go inside 3 times, 1, 2, 3, outside 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go up individually. Thank you guys so much for popping on this morning. Feel free to say hi, tell me where you're watching from. If you are a replay viewer, be sure to hashtag replay, and then be sure to share this video. Sharing is caring. And then if you want to get notifications when I go live, up in this corner, there's like 3 buttons, and you can click that and there's a little notification thing you can do. It's like riding a bike. You may crash and skin a knee, but at the end of the day, you're still breathing, so just do it. That is right. So there's my 1 coat of Epic. Now I'm only gonna do 1 coat of Epic because I'm gonna come in with my 3D mascara. So you can do 2 coats of Epic if you want the one-step mascara twice, or extra volume in your lashes. You can use the Epic mascara. I usually will do 2 coats, but I have been feeling the 3D mascara lately, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm only gonna do 1 coat of Epic. That's right, you just do it. And that's just what it's about. You just do it scared like I do every single day. So my dorkiness totally jacked up my my wand this morning. I bent it. Total. I went and I cleaned it once a week. I usually run it under the gel wand under hot water, and I did that and bent it. Not sure what I was doing. I'm getting a message right now from my oil lady. Okay, so I'm gonna come in with the 3D mascara. I'm using the gel because it's gel and fibers, 2 tubes. I'm using the tall tube, which is the gel. And I'm really going to first do a small coat like everywhere, and then I'm really gonna focus on the tips of the lashes. So before I apply the fibers, I'm going to give it a nice little comb out. And then we're going to apply the fibers. I twist it coming out, and then I roll it in the back of my hand. And then I'm going to just kind of focus right there on the tips, because this is my treble eye, and this is the eye that I want to add more length, especially to this space right here. So that's why I'm coming in and kind of just dragging it up. If it looks different than what you're normally used to. And I'm really going to apply till I feel like nothing else is going on. And if you do thin enough coats, you can do more coats. Okay, so about cleaning the gel brush, what do you clean it with? I literally turn the faucet on to hot, like all the way hot, and stick this underneath it and just turn it, and it comes off clean. And you're probably gonna have to wipe your sink down because it will leave like black stuff. That's all I do. And then I put it back inside and I twirl it inside like that. And that's it. That's all I do. I snapped my wand off on a live. I had to stop and tweeze it out. Oh, oopsies. So yeah, so there's, this one has the fibers on it, and I don't know if you can see that. But now we're gonna come over here. Stuff like that happens, Kelly, and exactly what you did. You just keep on going. That's life. It's happened. I'm just gonna come on the back, and then I'm gonna focus on those tips. Yeah, Crystal, it's super easy, but I notice if I do that once a week, then you don't get, because you do end up getting fibers on this, on the gel wand. It just really helps last longer. No drying it? Nope. I actually will take the hot water that's left on here. I don't even tap it out or dry it off. I put it back inside and I twirl it and mix it up. Yeah, I've done that for years. So I just twist my wand coming out,
roll it on the back of my hand, and then I'm just really focusing on the tips of the lashes. When you just want to do mid-lash to tip. You do not want to go close to your eye. Mid-lash to tip is good enough. This one I feel like I don't have to focus as much because this is like my good eye. Yeah, really super easy. You're back, Shelby. All right, so now I like to let this dry a little bit. So we are going to cool it a little bit, and we're gonna make sure they're dried on there. Look at those baby hairs right there. Because you want to make sure that the fibers are dried on there. If you come in right after you do gel and fibers and come back and you go to swipe up, it is possible you will like wipe all of it off. So definitely want to make sure that they're dry. Go refill your coffee. Go change the baby's diaper. Go feed your animals or whatever you need to do. Just make sure those dry on there, and then come back and put the extra coat. And if you do thin enough coats, it's buildable. So you could actually, like right now, I could totally do another coat of fibers. How are we doing on time? Okay, I gotta get going. Got a boogie. Got a boogie, boogie, boogie. Okay, and do not pump your wand. Pumping is no good. You need to twist or twirl your wand inside there. The most important step is come back and seal all those fibers on. Gel, fiber, gel. Always, always, always. See, I just love the extra oomph that it gives. But because I've done such thin coats, I could totally go back and do an extra coat of fibers on the tips of my lashes. And if I wasn't in like this big hurry and still have my lips to do, I totally would do that. You got to be careful on this step because you can actually pull all those fibers off. But that little piece needs to be. So we're going to come in now. Relaxing. I switch between warm and cool. I wish it just would look like that all day long. Okay. Calm the hairs, calm the hairs. So there you go. There's the mascara. So I could totally, because I've done them so thin, I could actually go in and do more. But we're not today. All right. Because I went a little vavoom, I'm thinking I'm just going to do a very neutral lip, really super quick. I'm going to use the Plush lip liner. And always make sure your liner is pretty sharp. I'm just going to make my X. Okay. And then I bring my liner a little bit down. I just don't do the line right across. I like to bring it in some. Good morning, Coco. She looks at me and puts her head down. She's like, leave me alone. I tell you what, writing the names on my liquid lipstick was smart. Look at that. See how easy that is? That's just what you gotta do. So we're just doing a nude lip today. Because wouldn't you do the nude lip with these eyes right now? Like, I totally would. I have never used our liquid lipstick so much since we came out with it. I feel like I've been using more liquid lipstick than even my lip stain, which is kind of surprising. There we go. Okay. And I won't even take it to work, guys. I'm not lying. All right. Okay, I'm totally digging the eyes. Like, those colors are amazing. And I never... Good morning. We need to leave in like 8 minutes. Okay. Good to know. Oh, did I not say what color it is? My bad. This is Stellar. Yeah, it's Stellar. I had to write what it is on the lid because, and I used a silver Sharpie, FYI, because the print is so small, I can't read it. Thank you. I love these. I love these colors. I'm not sure why I was so darn scared. Kelly keeps telling me to do it scared, and I did. Only because she's been making me do all this extra, you know, these looks that I'm not used to, and then I end up being like, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, okay. Okay, Carmen. Okay, so we're gonna shake up our setting spray. Little extra there. And then we're gonna let that dry, but that's it, guys. That is it. Thank you. Oh, got a little itch. Thank you so much for watching. I totally appreciate every single one of you. If you shared this video, thank you so much for sharing. That truly helps me out more than you know. Even just you being on here today helps me, and I totally appreciate it. And I enjoy the conversation every single morning. So I will be back on here tomorrow morning, Wednesday, hump day, and 6-ish o'clock. It either a little bit before or a little after. I don't know. Good morning, Coco. Coco's like, no, I'm not having this. So you guys have a terrific Tuesday, and I will be back here tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock. You go and be queen of your day, and thank you for watching. Peace out. Maybe. Good morning, Crystal. I'm trying to log off and then I hit the wrong button. Bye, guys.